Hi guys, HazzaC22 here, and basically I'm here with some FIFA 14 gameplay from the demo. But basically, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is just how much this game has improved and how good it actually is now. Basically, first thing is, what can I say really? It's just amazing in so many ways now. Really looks worth buying. I've already pre-ordered it, but so it looks really good. So basically, this could possibly be one of the best FIFAs I've ever played, and this is only the demo. The graphics on it, the graphics are unbelievable. Just the players now, and obviously there I get an early goal. So I was recording over some gameplay I recorded earlier, but the graphics, just from the way the ball moves and just everything from the players, it just looks so clear, and it just looks really realistic. As in, like Messi and Ronaldo, they just look realistic. I think they're you know what I mean. They look real. They look real, but just some stuff in the game like passing, shooting. I just want to go through and talk about. But basically, the passing on the game, to me it feels more like stronger in a way. And what I mean by this is it feels a lot more like your pass is gonna get to the player. It was whatever FIFA 13. It just didn't feel like the passes were as strong in a way. But what I mean by this is, with this, what I found, when just by pressing A, passing, it actually feels like it's gonna get to the player, but you don't really. It's just hard to say. It's just amazing. I'm done. I'm joking. But anyway, it's just the passing. It just feels like it's more gonna get to the player. Whether FIFA 13, it actually felt more or less like it was gonna get there. Like the players would intercept, which is also good in a way. Obviously, you want your pass to get there, but players intercepting is more realistic as well in a sense. But that is also on the game. But of course it's on the game. It's defending. That's what they call it. But what I mean by this is it just feels more direct passing directly to the player. Shooting, however, oh my god, you can, like on FIFA 13 and FIFA 12, when you had a shot, it felt like you can shoot from virtually anywhere, and it's obviously gonna go in or it's gonna come close. Like you can shoot from the halfway line, and it just trickles in. But obviously you want to get goals, and anyway it's good to get goals. But what I mean by this is, like shots from about 30, 40 yards out, you can actually have proper shots. They actually dip in time to hit the crossbar, to make saves, like the goalkeepers to make saves, and or even go into the top corner. But this, I think, is causing brilliant goals by the new the ball movement. This is what's changed, I think. And there's another goal there. But this is what I think has changed. The ball movement. The ball movement from where the player strikes the ball. I think the way they've improved the ball movement and how it goes over defenders on dips in time and goes into the top corner and stuff like that. Like that goal there. Wow. Whenever you see it. This is probably not even in time on the video, so yeah. But anyway, whenever you've seen that goal, what was scored in the 44th minute, I tried to get it as well, but it kind of dips just in time to go in. I think it's just the ball movement on the game as well is just really good. And I also get another goal before half time, which is good, even though I don't really like Messi that much. I'm not here to talk about that though. So anyway, long shots on the game, like I said about the shooting and the ball movement, exactly the same. But long shots, they're not. Well, what have I've only played 4 games, so from what I can see, they're not as common. So I think that's more realistic. Because when you have long shots, they don't always go in, obviously, but on FIFA 14, they either hit the post, make the goalkeepers make some amazing saves, or it's just really good. And the long shots, they're just some of them, like obviously you can only have a selected few teams on a FIFA 14 demo. This is where I got this gameplay from, but what I found is Ibrahimovic obviously is already good for long shots, but like I said with the ball movement, it just dips in time. I had a shot. I'd say I might be able to put it on the end of this video actually. I think I recorded it. I'll have to have a look, but if I recorded it, I'll put it on the end of the video. Basically, I took a shot from about 40 yards out with Ibrahimovic, and it just dipped into the top corner, which for me was one of the best goals I've scored for a while. Yeah. Runs from players. Like when you're on a counter attack, honestly, it's what we want now. It's what we want. What we want is here. Basically, realistic runs from players. Like FIFA 13, when you're on an attack and you just want your player to make that run, or he just stands there and looks at you like, you're just gonna pass the ball to me. You can pass it so I can run on and score. But now, when you've got the ball, there's always, or most of the time, 2 players by the side of you running the same pace that you're running at. So you can easily make saves, and then it obviously carries on with them other 2 players. But honestly, the movement now, they're actually making runs, and when you're at the halfway line and there's players in front of you, they make runs. So you can pass it over the top, or you can do through balls and stuff like that. It's just really, really, really good. I like it anyway. So yeah, just a lot of stuff about the game is a lot more realistic. A lot of things are very realistic. The stadiums, just the graphics is just so realistic. The ball movement now is more realistic. I think they can improve more. Well, it's going to be hard to improve on it because I think it's actually really good. But realistic ball movements, I think, is in the game. But obviously, there's always room to improve in any game or anything for that matter. But skill moves. Now, this is going to take a while to get used to. Obviously, it's not the same controls as FIFA 13, FIFA 12. Previous FIFAs, it's not the same skill moves. It's slightly harder, but I think it is only just the left analog stick which you use for it. But yeah, again, I'm not too sure. But from what I can see, that's what it is, and it's just hard. It's just gonna take a while to get used to. But I see when I say like they've added more skill moves into it. Once you've got used to it, you're there basically. You're gonna make a massive difference really in the game and how it works and everything. But goalkeepers in the game, oh my god, they're a lot better. Like before, I don't know whether you ever had these situations, but I certainly did. Not just when playing videos or anything like that. Just goalkeepers, they have a brain. As in, like, I don't know whether this came across you either, but they just like it just trickled into the back of the net when they could have just made run, like they could just easily save it, but now they're fully focused and everything. Still poor refereeing decisions. I'd say they're exactly the same as FIFA 13. The stadiums, oh my god, the graphics of the stadiums, and some of they've improved the fans a little bit. I know they're still like they're not. They're just like thin. But honestly, they're really good. Realistic shots, they're just really good. The music on the game as well. I know it's not a big difference to the actual game, but the music on the game is also really good. And basically that's it. That's all I wanted to go through. There's some I've missed out probably, but from what I can see, this is how I see the game. And I say to you now, it's really worth buying. So yeah, I've been HazzaC22. Go and get FIFA 14.